Seattle's contribution to popular music is undisputed. You know the names, from Hendrix to Hart, Pearl Jam, Macklemore, and many, many more in between. In this series, we're going to examine Seattle's music community, in depth with unique performances, with interviews, and much, much more. We're also going to find out what makes Seattle, Seattle, and what makes this city on the shores of the Puget Sound one of the best places on the planet for music. Welcome to Sounds by the Sound.
Let's rock and roll.
Welcome to night 2 of our 2-part special on Seattle nightlife here on Sounds by the Sound. This was essentially the idea. We're like, hey, why don't we go to a bunch of bars in Seattle, hang out and just talk to people about drinking in Seattle, hanging out in Seattle, going out at night in Seattle. And then we were like, it'll be better than doing that once, doing it twice. So we are in Ballard tonight. We're gonna go to a place called the Hazelwood. We're gonna go to a great bar called the Tractor. We're gonna check out some live music venues. But first, we're gonna take a stop right in here. It's King's Hardware. Let's go check it out. We're at King's Hardware in Ballard, hanging out with Pete, who is, you said, the assistant general manager?
Yeah.
Assistant general manager, but Pete has worked his way up throughout the years. Pete, I know you just told us. Pete, can you tell us your background working here at King's?
Yeah, it was back in 2008. I was just walking down Ballard Avenue, saw they had a sign up for a busser.
Yeah.
And I've been in the service industry since I was like 15, so always wanted to work at a bar.
Yeah.
And I got hired here as a busser, became a bar back, started learning how to bartend, then became the lead bartender, and then got promoted to the assistant GM.
So let's talk about Northwest drinks, man, because you know this about as well as anybody, I'm sure. Like, again, I lived here for a long time, so I like a shot of whiskey and I like a Rainier. Are there some quintessential like Northwest drinks, things that you think are unique to this area that people more gravitate towards than other areas?
It sounds weird, but like picklebacks.
Yeah, I don't know what Pickleback is.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like a terrible band, but no, what's Pickleback?
So a pickleback is essentially a shot of like whiskey with a pickle juice back.
Wow.
And
People are into it.
people are super
That's
into
killer,
it.
awesome.
Especially with Jameson. Like,
Okay.
and for some reason on St. Patty's, like that's like a huge like St. Patty's drink now.
Zach, do you know about Pickleback?
I was just gonna say, do you guys have pickle juice that we could take a
yeah.
taste of?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want us to turn this into a Pickleback?
I think we should turn this into a
Is
pickleback.
that cool?
Yeah, totally.
All right,
do
we're going
it.
to turn this into a Pickleback. That may be a terrible idea, Zach. Thanks for nothing. Let's give it a try.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a pickle.
There we
Okay.
are.
All right, Pete. So are we pouring this whole thing in here?
No. So what
Okay.
you do is you just shoot the whiskey and then you chase it.
Oh,
with the,
okay.
Is this like
Okay.
a like Vlasic or like is this like a Clausen?
It's our house
You
blended
make it.
special
Okay, good.
recipe.
All right, good, good. Make it.
Artisanally blended
That's
pickle
what I want to
juice.
hear. That's what I want to hear.
That's yeah.
Small batch pickle juice.
Exactly. Organic, free range pickles.
Okay.
There we are. What do you think?
Right? It's like it
Pickleback.
never even happened.
Well, it's better than the band. And it is, yeah, man, I've never had that, but that's okay. I can get
Yeah,
behind
totally.
that for sure. Did you see me though? I instinctively went to the
the
Rainier. Yeah. I went, boom.
We're gonna wash it all down with
Oh,
something.
this is what I'm doing right now. Yeah. That's great, Pete. That's amazing. So people are coming to Seattle for the first time, Pete, and they can't make it to Ballard, they can't make it to King's, and they want to go to some place that's killer, but a little bit off the beaten path.
Yeah,
Do you have
totally.
any suggestions, any places that you really like to go personally?
Like one of my favorite bars is Shorty's in Belltown.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Like that bar. I mean, I'm a huge pinball fan.
Yeah.
I think like it's weird. Seattle has its own like pinball subculture that you don't see in a lot of other cities. You
We
know.
went to the Pinball Museum. Have you ever been
Yeah.
there?
Dude, that was awesome.
It's
This is
bananas.
amazing.
That place is just hanging out in the International District. You pay whatever is $5 or $6.
Right.
Yeah.
And
You
just
don't have to pay
epic
anything
all
per
the
game.
entire time. All right, Pete. So we're heading out. This is our first stop. Like I said, we're gonna go to Hazelwood. We're gonna go to the Tractor. You got any recommendations? Anything that we have to do before we leave here tonight?
I mean, Hattie's is always
Hattie's
like
Hat. Absolutely.
Hattie's.
that's
What is
the
Hattie's?
Oldest bar.
Tell me about Hattie's.
Oldest bar in Ballard, I think. Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah.
Pete, thank you for taking the time.
Of course.
I appreciate it so
Really
much,
awesome.
man. Absolutely.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Take care.
Pete works here at King's Hardware. Again, we are in Ballard. You're watching Sounds by the Sound. If you come, try the Pickleback, even if you think it sounds gnarly, because it's worth it. It's worth it. Absolutely. that cool?
Lubo, yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do that, man.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So Lubo is tequila, pineapple, creme de la something I can't pronounce, and lime. Which, yeah.
I'm really glad you said all that stuff because I wasn't sure if I was gonna remember it. So,
yeah, that sounds
like,
killer to
yeah,
me.
pineapple, that's right.
I'm much more familiar with kind of the music community and how tight the music community is. Everybody knows each other. Is it the same way kind of in the bar and the nightlife community? Do people know each other?
Oh, yeah.
People hang out? And
Yeah,
that's
like right now, all I'm thinking about is like all the people that are gonna see me make this cocktail that I know and be like, dude, that's how he makes that. And I'm screwing it up.
Give him some slack. The guy's under
Back
a lot
off, all
yeah,
right?
the guy's under a lot of pressure. It's a complicated story why you moved here. You can't be forced to,
Well, I
to
moved
do this.
I moved to Seattle from Tacoma specifically to play music.
Okay.
So I've been doing that pretty much ever since.
Are you in a band right now?
Hounds of the Wild Hunt.
Very nice, very nice. How long have you guys been playing?
Since I was 16, 18.
Wow.
Since I was 18 years old.
Killer, man.
Yeah,
That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah, something like 15 years, 16 years, something like that.
How long's the Hazelwood been around?
Hazelwood's been around for 10 years.
Okay.
And the original concept for it is they wanted to make a bar that they could envision Lee Hazelwood and Bella Lugosi like having a drink at together. That was the whole concept of the bar.
That's killer. I
Yeah.
did not know that. That's amazing.
I love that story.
This drink is awesome.
Excellent, man.
It's so good.
Excellent.
What is it ultimately that you want to do?
I'm an artist and I love making drinks. I'm pretty happy with my life right now.
Cool.
Actually, I just want a more elaborate version of this. I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I'm doing all right.
Well, based on this, man, you're doing good work.
Appreciate it.
There's no doubt about it.
Right.
Absolutely, John. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
pleasure.
We're at the Hazelwood in Ballard, and you're watching Sounds by the Sound. To the Tractor right now to see a little live music here in Ballard. Before we go though, we're gonna go to the Showbox, my favorite venue in all of Seattle, and meet up with a band called Naked Giants. We'll see a performance from those guys. Let's talk to them about their music experience here in the Pacific Northwest. You're watching Sounds by the Sound. Let's go!
Tell you what I'm trying to say. I wish my jeans wasn't blue as the sky, but now my mind was a cloud I could roll on away. They think I'm a great and forward dancer. Don't think you could tell me what to do. Don't think things was really getting better. I'll be better. What you want me to do? Oh, yeah, hey. Oh, yeah, hey.
saw them perform, so it's remarkable that they got up here this quickly. It's Naked Giants. Hello.
Hey. Hi.
What's up,
Nice
Andy?
to see you, fellas.
You
I'm
too.
tired.
Guys, let's talk about how you met, because we have Grant, we have Henry. You guys have known each other for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Gianni came in at some point. Can you talk about how long you guys have known each other and how you met?
Henry and I went to preschool together. We had a falling out for many years.
So there was a dark period in the relationship, but you guys reconciled in high school.
Yeah, we started jamming.
Cool.
And decided to start a band.
Playing with Grant, it was really, really easy to do. Like, we feel each other pretty well. It was just the two of us, and we kept being like, okay, but like, we tried a couple other people like playing, but no one could sit down and just play with us.
So we were just a two-piece.
So we were just a two-piece for a while, and then we played at the Crocodile, and Gianni's old band Laser Fox also played, and then
So we
I
met
was
him.
like, hey, and he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's handsome.
He's got,
The face that'll sell 1 million records right there. When you guys play shows around town, what kind of venues? We're in the Showbox right now. It's one of my favorite venues in
dude.
Seattle. When you guys play, what kind of venues are you playing shows at?
Well, you know, it's kind of like a grab bag type deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whoever wants to have us, whoever we want to play.
Sure.
We like house shows. We like to play at Chop Suey.
Yeah.
We like to do, the circuit.
Cool. Is there any specific venues as music fans here in Seattle that you guys are fans of?
No.
Don't like venues.
I always liked the
Gorge.
Neptune.
Gorge, Neptune. Yeah. It's cool. It used to be an old movie theater
That's right. Yeah.
up in the U District, and they converted it a couple years ago. It is a beautiful spot, no doubt about it. You guys, Gianni and Grant, go to the University of Washington.
Yeah, I don't really
Currently,
anymore.
sort of. No.
Again, it's kind of it's up in the air.
I was gonna ask, has there been a point where maybe band stuff or other life stuff may trump at some point going to school? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys are going on tour with Car Seat Headrest this fall.
Yes.
Is that going to get in the way of school? Is that why
Yeah.
this is kind of up in the air? You got to make a decision.
Well, yeah, we're
Definitely.
piecing out for the next quarter and just touring,
Yeah.
not schooling, because it's
Yeah.
more fun.
You guys went down to Austin for South by Southwest.
yeah.
How was it? Tell me about it.
It was overwhelming.
Yes.
that's
Well, yeah, that's a
insane.
good and very positive word to say about South by Southwest. It is overwhelming.
But the tacos were great.
Yep.
Absolutely. Good ribs in Austin.
Oh, yeah.
How was the musical experience for you guys? Did you learn something?
Well, the tacos were pretty good, but
We didn't get
Covered
to
that.
see any of the bands that we wanted to see, really.
Yeah.
that's also true.
I feel like this thing happens with Seattle
yeah.
bands when they go to South by Southwest. They end up and just go and see other Seattle bands and hang out with their friends.
Yeah,
That's
that's
literally what
exactly what we did.
I think we saw Taco Cat play 3 times.
Yeah, we did.
That's 3 taco mentions at South by Southwest. That's incredible.
That's 3 times and 1 cat.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to head to the Ballard neighborhood of Seattle and go hang out and cause some trouble in a place called the Tractor. That's next on Sounds by the Sound. Have you been to the Tractor yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I'm really excited.
It is one of the best venues here in Ballard. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna see a band. We were just in Ballard at the Tractor Tavern for some live music. We have somehow magically made our way just right north of the University District, a great place for bars, a great place for live music, which we will see right now at Cafe Racer. Let's go check it out. for watching this episode of Sounds by the Sound. This is the end of our 2-night Seattle nightlife experience, and there is no better place to end it than Dick's, home of the greatest Seattle burger, the Dick's Deluxe. We're gonna have some soggy fries, we're gonna have some shakes. We're gonna leave you with one more performance from Naked Giants at the Showbox. You're watching Sounds by the Sound. Peace!